Hello and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a love reading for those born under the energy of Virgo. This is be under the new moon, February 2019. So let's see what we have for love for Virgo. Seems like some passionate communication, something that's could be destined or divine timing involved, but there's definitely some healing involved here, possibly a new journey, new start. And decisions that need to be made, possibly between different people. We shall see. Could be a decision between someone that you used to love coming back, or to stay guarded. Okay, let's see what we have for Virgo for love. So Two of Pentacles, trying to keep things in balance, possibly trying to balance between two people, making a choice between two people. Seems like you don't want to walk away from at least one person, a lot emotionally invested, and yes, not wanting to walk away, not wanting to leave this relationship. Seems like you want to make an offer to this person, romantic offer. Some shadow side dealing with, possibly dealing with some toxic energies here, possibly with these, between these two people. It could be maybe you're not willing to emotionally invest anymore, but want to make something light-hearted. You could be dealing with a Capricorn also. Shadow side represents the devil in traditional tarot. It could be some obsession issues with one person. Yeah, possibly obsessed with this not working away, trying to keep things balanced, wanting to go towards and make an offer, but you could be dealing with some toxic energies around here, or the other person is displaying those energies. Nine of Swords. So this sort of thing is giving you anxiety, keeping you up at night, keeping you in your head about this sort of stuff, playing on your thoughts. It's creating conflict in your life, possibly creating arguments between you and this other person. You're staying very guarded. It seems like you've been through some battles, but you're trying to stay strong in this, especially with this conflict. It seems like you're standing your ground, even though it's giving a lot of mental conflict to do so. Let's see, what else do we have for Virgo? Could have been disruption in a relationship. Possibly you're wanting someone back, you don't want them to walk away, you want to go towards them with an offer, but it seems that trying to do so, you're having a lot of conflict internally and mentally. It's creating a lot of arguments, possibly between you and other people. You're trying to stay strong and guarding yourself, but it seems like this relationship or whatever you're not willing to walk away from has ended. It's trying to keep balanced at this stage, Yeah, there's a lot of seems like a lot of toxic energy around here. It's like with the obsession I was talking about earlier. It seems to be, could be obsessed with this person. It seems they've walked away, not wanting them to leave, not wanting to let them go. Let's see what else we have here. What else do we have for Virgo? Could be dealing with a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone very beautiful, very attractive, very popular. Someone that's quite happy where they are. They're quite happy being who they are, very confident. It seems like if you're dealing with a fire sign, for example, them leaving the situation, this relationship breaking apart, you're not willing to walk away from it, becoming obsessed with the situation, keeping you very anxious, keeping you up at night, constantly thinking about this person, would be causing conflicts. It seems like a lot of this is internal conflict within yourself, but you're standing your ground. You're not willing to change on this position of yours. You want to have this person, that's it, and you're coming off as though you're very innocent, but it seems like the energies surrounding you are very obsessive, and it seems like you're bound to this person, like you can't let them go, you don't want them to walk away, and causing you a lot of strife, a lot of grief, a lot of anxiety. You must be a very beautiful, attractive person, very popular person. See, the energy is very calm, they know what they want. Seems like they're doing what they want at this stage. You have King of Pentacles, so it could also be dealing with another earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Or this could be your energies at this moment where you're trying to find stability, concentrating on the abundance that you do have, and basically trying to relax from the situation, trying to turn away slowly, trying to let go of these obsessive energies perhaps, possibly waiting for them to come back in. Possibly if you're not paying attention to them, it may cause them to want to give you attention. Could work. I'm not really seeing that it will, but it's something that if you're concentrating on yourself, you want to become stable, that's more important, trying to balance things. I think that's more important than trying to possibly manipulate a situation. Let's see what else we have here, Virgo. Way too many. What else do we have? Virgo. Too many. Yeah, seems like there's been an ending here. It's either caused arguments externally, possibly internally, or both, depending on how you resonate with this. If you do, possibly dealing with either a fire sign or an earth sign in this, possibly trying to juggle between both. Might be two people here, someone coming towards you perhaps, someone trying to walk away, perhaps you want to keep both of them and you're trying to balance between them. Could be causing you a lot of conflict internally, possibly other people might be having conflict because you haven't decided between the two people. It might resonate with some of you also. Seems you're standing your ground with this. You've been through enough of this hardship, enough of these battles, and you're standing up for what you want. It seems like you're willing to sacrifice let's say if one of these people or this other person, for example, might be in another relationship and you're willing to sacrifice their relationship so you can have them, perhaps if they've moved on to someone else, You could be trying to break up this other relationship to have them come back to you. It all depends, it's a general reading, so a lot of different energies we're reading for. Let's see what else we have for Virgo here. Eight of Wands. Could be a lot of messages going back and forth, or sending out a lot of messages is what I'm getting. Possibly text bombing them, that sort of thing. If the standing back thing didn't work, it's like, okay, we'll try a more forceful approach and trying to get their attention and that sort of thing. Really trying to move forward. A lot of fiery energy here. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn here, the Earth sign, or another Earth sign, Virgo or Taurus, possibly fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be for some of you, yeah, trying to juggle between two people, trying to find balance in a situation, keep yourself balanced for some of you, while dealing with obsessive energies with this person leaving this relationship. You possibly would have thought that this was something long-lasting, and it didn't last. It wasn't the dream relationship that you imagined it to be, and you trying to communicate very much with them. They might be communicating with you. I'm seeing this is mostly coming from your side though. I'm getting like text bombing, that sort of thing, sending a lot of messages out. Let's see what else we have for Virgo. Seven of Swords in reverse. So possibly if there has been any deception or deceptive nature, you're trying to possibly maybe find out about it, if they were hiding things from you or trying to see someone else, something like that. Or if you have done something wrong, you're trying to communicate with them, possibly trying to apologize, come through with another offer. But I feel that you're trying to keep yourself guarded also, not revealing too much. But this is, you're hanging on very, very tightly to this person. You really don't want to let them go. You're standing very strong with these principles. You're sticking to your guns on this one. So overall we have Four of Swords. So with a lot of this mental conflict, a lot of arguments, a lot of external and internal conflict, a lot of obsessive toxic energies here, it's taking time to rest and relieve yourself of a lot of these pressures you've been putting yourself under, possibly taking time out, trying to become in a more stable position, trying to balance yourself or balance between two people. It seems like it's like you really need to rest, to take a break and sort of think things over. In this case, whoever this is, however this resonates with you. Let's see. Let's clarify the shadow side here. What's going on with this devil energy? Already flipped. Was Justice in reverse. But, I think I'll read that. I think that was just a mistake. You see, you're trying to have a new beginning with this person, again with the Page of Cups. Really, this isn't over. You want a new start. You want to try and get that passion back that you had with this person after emotional loss. You're trying to regain this. Try and go forward. Get another card for that one. I'm getting the sense it's like if it is in the situation where someone has walked away from this relationship, it's like you're really not giving up on them. It's like, if I can't have them, no one else can either, and you're really holding on tight to this person. You're not letting them go. It's like you're really sticking to your guns on this. You really want this relationship. You know, it's really sort of obsessive about it. It's showing Ace of Swords in reverse. It's like you're not being honest with yourself about this. You need to think more clearly. There's irrational thinking with the Nine of Swords as well. It's taking time for rest with the Four of Swords to try and relax mentally and emotionally, try and gain a better perspective is what I'm getting is very much needed in this. Let's see, let's clarify this King of Pentacles. Let's clarify this King of Pentacles here. Have Emperor in reverse. It could be dealing with an Aries. We'll leave that one there. But I've also got the Two of Cups in reverse. So it could have been a soulmate or karmic relationship that has come to an end. It's could be dealing with you know, some narcissistic energies, someone that was very arrogant, ego-driven, something like that. Although I'm getting that more, it's like from this King of Pentacles here. Either that's, if that's your energy or someone else involved in this situation. Possibly this could be the person they went to, or this is your energies displaying this instability, stagnation, a lot of ego-driven decisions. Not being able to see things or think about things clearly, and see that there is a, you know, this relationship has ended, and not letting it go. Well, let's see with the Queen of Wands. So I was actually getting like coming like that. It would make more sense, but I'll just leave it as it is for now. But it can go for both of these. Like if possibly if this was a fire sign or an Aries you were dealing with, it's like they're not sort of willing to come back to this situation. Like as far as they're concerned, like things are over one way or another. May not be dealing with fire sign, or maybe just be the energies they're having. But they definitely see like this situation is over, and definitely you don't want to let go of this. Let's see, I'll get another one for this Queen of Wands here. See if there's anything else come through. And King of Swords. So this could be, it seems like this person could have cut you out quite bluntly. It could have been some very harsh communication. Well, not harsh that I'm getting, but very blunt, very sharp communication. Like it could have, like the decision was made and that was that. There was no sort of coming back, no discussion. Someone that's taken a very firm stand, thought about this carefully, like thinking rationally, and not putting emotions behind the decision, sort of thing. It wasn't like it wasn't something like to make you feel bad about it. It's just something, this was done for whatever the reasons. It's obviously caused a lot of conflict, a lot of internal conflict as well. Wanting a new beginning, obsessing about this person, holding on very tightly to someone that has left the situation. I'll get another card for there. Seems like some secrets had come out, and they possibly confronted you about it. Maybe they found some things out which they relayed to you, and that could have actually ended the situation. See no real deception involved here, possibly besides the Ace of Swords in reverse. If there was any lies involved here or anything like that, or deception, then it was found out and it caused a massive break here. Let's see, what else we need to clarify? Four of Wands, let's see. I was going to say, it's like, let's see if this relationship really was for real, and I straight away got the Sun in reverse, so it seems like it definitely wasn't, at least what you thought it was, at least possibly it was for both of you at this time, but if there was anything that was found out, it caused a massive break. It was definitely not to be, and it shrouded this whole relationship in darkness, basically causing an ending. You would have seen them, it seems, as with the Two of Cups, and that was possibly they might have just not seen the relationship that way. They tried to be honest with you. It seems to have caused you a lot of imbalance here, caused you to become quite angry, quite narcissistic about it, wanting a lot of communication, holding on very tightly, obsessing about this person, and possibly with secrets coming out, if that resonates. Ace of Swords in reverse, Moon in reverse. Bottom of the deck we have the World. So this is an ending of a cycle. This is coming through. It needs to, it needs to be in a place of peace to be able to move forward, in a place of balance. This is sort of to try and balance your energies to come through into this King of Pentacles energy here, and come through, to gracefully walk away or let things go, is what I'm getting. Letting things go with grace, taking time for yourself to heal, to meditate, to rest, to think things through clearly, and just basically taking time out, it seems. Whoever this is resonating with. So let's see, what's the most important messages here for Virgo? Message here. What is Virgo? Way too many. Dogs are howling, go on. Four. Discontent and boredom. So Four of Cups, basically not wanting to. It seems like I'm getting, it's like this offer that you're trying to put through with the Page of Cups, it's not being received. This other person is not interested. They've disconnected from this emotionally. That's what I'm getting. It's like it needs to be acceptance about it. Be let go with grace and dignity. What else do we have here for Virgo? What else do we have? Yeah. Heartache and loss, Three of Swords. So this is obviously a heartbreaking experience, but this is also not thinking about things rationally yet. Possibly some emotions have got the better of you. Maybe you saw something more in this than what they did. Built something up that just wasn't real, wasn't supposed to be, it wasn't what you thought it was. And it's just need to take some time to rest and to heal from the situation, to move forward into a new cycle, with peacefully, so you can leave these toxic energies, this person behind, move forward into something new, something that you're supposed to, or someone you're supposed to be with, someone you're supposed to have a loving relationship with, because this obviously isn't working out. It hasn't been what it was thought to be. So what else do we have here for Virgo? What else do we have? Two, okay. So we have 2 8s here. 8 of Wands again. It seems like you may keep trying, but it doesn't seem like it's going to do you any good. It's only going to bring you more pain and suffering if you try, but this is accelerated motion, also positive movement forward. The 8 of Pentacles here. So it's basically saying if you do want to try and communicate with them, you can try, but the best movement is positive movement forward. That's actually doing what's best for you at this time, letting go of this other person, letting go of the energies of this person, putting this behind you. There's something else that's supposed to come in for you, and that's something you should be coming towards. It seems like, sailing towards the sun, there's new hope, there's new light going towards. It seems you can't see it at this time because you're in a place of darkness, still stuck with this energy, this, with obsessing about this person, this relationship, but it just takes time to heal. It's also with the 3 of Swords. The swords representing, it's like it's just showing, as I was saying, it's just not being able to think clearly about or rationally about the situation because you're so emotionally involved and attached at this time, and being in pain. It's like just things aren't clear at this time. It seems like the message is with this other person, they're not interested in receiving this cup. There needs to be movement forward. There needs to be something else coming through. It may seem like you may keep trying to go towards this person, but the advice here is basically you need positive movement forward to something that is right for you. And it's putting this, it's a lot of negative energy here, and you need to be going towards something positive and not negative, is basically the main message. To move forward with dignity, with grace, let the cycle end, let it go, not to hold on so tightly anymore. If there was, secrets or deception, things like that, dishonesty, I mean, that's just no basis for it. What needs to be going towards something that is right for you. And I think it seems like once this sort of energy has been dealt with and you've taken time for yourself, take time to rest, think about things more clearly, let some of this heartache, heal, and you'll be able to see that, the best decision is to just, to let the cycle end, move towards something that is for you and towards a brighter future. Well, I do hope this helped bring some clarity for you, Virgo, and if you would like a personal reading, you can see the information down in the description below. If you would like to make a donation to help aid my work, it's always greatly appreciated. And if you can't do either of those, then you can always help me out by liking or subscribing to my channel, so it helps me continue my work. And I'd just like to thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.